In 2021, a Scarborough pedophile, Wayne Dunn, who attempted to persuade a father to abuse his own daughters sexually, was sentenced to 4 years in prison after being apprehended by an undercover police officer. Wayne Dunn, then 53, was under the impression that he was engaging in an online conversation with a person who shared his interests. However, the officer he had contacted via an encrypted email service and the KIK communication app had deceived him. Dunn was informed by the undercover officer, who employed the pseudonym Dave, that he had 2 young daughters, aged 6 and 10, residing with him. He also expressed his enjoyment of conversing with individuals who shared the same desires, according to the prosecutor. Sohail Khan informed York Crown Court. Dunn, in turn, provided a detailed account of the actions he intended to take against the 2 girls, as Mr. Khan stated. He repeated the conversation in a succession of derogatory messages that he sent to the police decoy between October 2020 and May of this year. He instructed the decoy to inquire about his daughter's desire to engage in fun activities and requested photographs of the 2 girls. Dunn expressed his excitement after receiving images of the fictional girls. According to Mr. Khan, he stated that he was eager to meet them in person and could not wait to do so. On June 10, the police arrived at Dunn's residence in Eastfield and apprehended him. They confiscated a Samsung mobile phone that was connected to the KIK app. He informed the officers that the sordid email communications and image exchange were merely a bit of fantasy and role play, and that he found it sexually gratifying. He informed the officers that he did not discriminate in terms of the age of the minors he found sexually attractive. Attempting to cause or incite a child under 13 to engage in sexual activity and attempting to engage in sexual activity in the presence of a child were the charges against him. He confessed to both offenses and appeared for sentencing on Friday via video link. Dunn, a grandfather, was convicted in 2017 of possessing and distributing indecent images of children. He had 13 prior offenses against his name dating back to the early 1980s, according to the court. Additionally, he was convicted of burglary, larceny, violence, and violating a sexual harm prevention order that was intended to limit his interaction with young people and prevent him from contacting them online. The new offenses were committed mere days before his prison license was set to expire, a result of his previous online offenses. Judge Simon Hickey described Dunn, of Manham Hill, as dangerous and his offenses as disturbing and shocking. These messages were extremely alarming and revolting, Mr. Hickey continued. He informed Dunn, "You were aware that the fictional girls were only 6 and 10 years old, and you would have continued to abuse them if you had been given the opportunity." He stated that an extended prison term was necessary because I unhesitatingly assess you as dangerous. Dunn was sentenced to 4 years in prison and was also required to serve an additional 3 years on a prison license to safeguard the public. Dunn was placed on the sex offenders register for life, and the judge issued a new sexual harm prevention order that will remain in effect indefinitely. #Wayne Dunn #Scarborough #sex offenders #offender register #child abuse #pedophiles #child safety #child protection #safeguarding